Hello you all, welcome back to my self-love actions videos. Today we're going to be talking about 5 habits to combat the cycle of depression. And we all know depression can bring you sadness, suicidal thoughts, self-doubt, negative self-talk. However, depression isn't something that just happens overnight. It's something that kind of creeps up on you. A lot of times we don't even know that we are having this vicious cycle start, or it's kind of curating in the back of our mind, and then we get 2 months down the line and it's come to a head where we are extremely depressed, severely depressed, needing to reach out. So I wanted to give you all some habits to combat that cycle so you don't have to get to the point where everything comes to a head. You can avoid that and continue to work towards your goals and ambitions in your life. Okay, so the first habit is going to be practicing expressing your feelings at least once a week. This is very important because at the end of the day, a lot of us do not even know how to express our feelings. So putting this and incorporating this habit into your routine will not only help you figure out how to express yourself, it'll also make you more comfortable expressing yourself, and it'll allow you to dig deeper as you get more comfortable. And once you get to that point, expressing yourself will be something that is needed almost, because you'll know the release that it gives you and the weight that it takes off your shoulders. Okay, so the second habit to incorporate, and this is something that I've said multiple times before, but it is very important: build a routine for your day-to-day life. This is really important for folks who are predisposed or very sensitized and they do get depressed easily. This helps you not have that idle time where you're just sitting around not doing anything, where negative thoughts can foster and start to feed off of that idle time. For me, idle time is not really a good thing. I like to have a lot of things lined up in my day so I can feel purposeful, so I can feel like I'm working towards my dreams, and so I can know that I'm not gonna sit there and allow those negative thoughts to kind of bake up. So making sure you have a routine so your idle time is used properly and not just there for you to just hang out with your thoughts, especially if you're feeling down, that'll really help you get rid of thinking those negative thoughts and get rid of the habits that are in your mind to produce those negative thoughts. Third habit that you should incorporate in your day-to-day would be to reduce your amount of television time and replace that television time with a new hobby or a hobby that you love, or just exploration of hobbies in general. A lot of times the TV really isn't doing much for us, but low-key brainwashing us, like it's not really the best. Yes, you can find some TV that's great, informational, and it also can be some downtime, a decompressing time for you, but a lot of TV time is not going to do well for someone who might be struggling mentally. It'll only allow you to live through that TV, where you need to be focused on living in your life, appreciating yourself. So reduce that TV time and then add a hobby or try some new things, or just get out there, go to events, do something with that time instead of watching TV. So the fourth habit to incorporate into your day-to-day would be to create a daily decompression ritual. Whatever you like to do to decompress your mind, make a routine to do that. Make it a ritual every day to take time, specific, intentional, conscious time out to do your daily decompression ritual, so you can feel all that negative energy that maybe people around you in your environments were trying to place on you, any negative energy that you feel like you absorbed from someone who was arguing about something or whatever, or just any bad vibes and road rage. There's a lot of things in this environment that can make us feel down and make us feel negative and really stress us out. And daily decompression is very important to reduce the amount of stress and the unnecessary stress on you. So my daily ritual is to meditate. I love meditating. However, that's not for everyone. So really find what's best for you. If it's reading a book, if it's going for a walk, a 30-minute walk in the park, just surrounded by nature, find your daily decompression ritual. It can even be stretching for an hour. Stretching for an hour, really decompressing, making it intentional. Just as long as you have a daily decompression ritual that is intentional, conscious, and you make sure you do it every day, your body's gonna feed off of that in a way you cannot even imagine. Okay, the final habit to incorporate in your day-to-day is to interact with nature at least once a day. And I understand, to some people, they're like, that's not really plausible. But it really is. If you're at work and you have a lunch break, take 5 minutes out of that lunch break to go for a walk around some nature. If you are feeling like that you are in a city, a really high industrial area where you really can't find, time to interact with nature. Maybe go outside and just breathe in the air, because that is nature itself. Go outside, meditate for a couple minutes, maybe just take 5 deep breaths, interacting with the outside world and nature that is such a home to us. I think that a lot of people take for granted, nature, and interacting with nature can be it can be that quick to uplift your spirit. You could be having the worst day and go take a walk, and then the next thing you know, a bird is singing or something lands on you that reminds you that what you're stressing about is really minuscule to what life is. And it can take you back to being a part of something bigger than yourself, rather than everything being surrounded and revolving around you. It takes you out of that perspective that everything's about me, it's going negative about me, and brings you back to, there's this place that's so much bigger than me. There's this universe that's so much bigger than me. So maybe I do need to just calm down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So interacting with nature once a day, easy way, uplift your spirits and to combat that cycle of depression. Thank you.